went to Murder Mountain, California, all the way up the mountains, man. And that's when I found a plug, an Asian plug. I went out there with about $50,000, bro.
$50,000.
I mean, I was selling drugs, man, marijuana, pounds of weed. I wasn't selling ounces. I was moving pounds through the mail for about 2 or 3 years.
Like you were
And
like
I
an
had
apostle for the devil.
I was an apostle for the devil.
And you had like different locations.
Yep, that's what happened. Is like I had boys in Dallas. Actually, Dallas was one of my biggest trap houses, like hubs. Dallas, my cousin. You met my cousin.
That was one of your biggest plugs.
You know, you met my friend. I'm not gonna say his name, but you met my friend, the tall one.
Yeah.
He was wow. He went from being broke, living in his car, bro.
And now Dallas is one of your biggest plugs for the king.
Bro, literally, bro. That I thought about that. Like, that's crazy.
That's amazing.
So yeah, man. Like it was like Dallas was a big one. Houston, New York, Broward. I had Jersey, Connecticut. I mean, I had even in Cali. My prices were so low, I was able to sell to drug dealers in Cali. Really, bro. I got the plug because I had all these different plugs in Cali, but it was always like a middleman of a middleman. You know how it is with drugs. A middleman. And I was like, bro, I want the plug. I want the grower.
Wow.
So I heard about Murder Mountain. They were like, well, don't go, man. Like. We heard people, they go out there, they don't come back. That's why it's called Murder Mountain. Wow. You lose signal. Once you get to Humboldt, you lose signal.
And then no cell phone, nothing.
Bro, I'm talking about zero, like you're on an airplane. And then once you get like an hour and a half in, bro, there's no roads. It's dirt. Like there's no road. It's just dirt. And then you're driving by in the mountains, you see cars flip. Like that's where they had all the Sasquatch, the Barefoot Squad sightings and all that.
The Bigfoots.
Yeah, bro, that's where all that stuff is at.
That's a whole nother sermon though. But
that's a whole. That's a Nephilim, right?
Hey, big guys.
Yeah, bro. But like I was out there, bro, and I just went with 50,000, my strap by myself.
50,000 with the gun.
And I said, I remember I used to pray to the higher power. I didn't know who it was. I used to do this, and I'd get on my knees. I'd be like, higher power. Like I would just.
You didn't even know what to pray.
Bro, the Father had his hand on me. Though. He loved me before I even knew him, bro. And I remember I went to the mountains.
Man.
I went to the age. I knew that a specific location where my friend told me to go, and I waited there, and I finally found the grow op. It was a grow op fenced off. A grow op is a place where they have a bunch of trees.
Wow.
Like I'm talking about thousands of trees where they can
like marijuana trees?
They can yield like 3 to 4 pounds a tree. Yeah.
Wow.
Outdoor and greenhouse and light depth, which is a whole.
So you actually you didn't even know, you just drove up there by word of mouth.
Because I heard from another guy who was a good friend of mine, a hippie dude, white dude.